Issue number 4 unfolds with young Bruce and the judge asks him for the statement regarding his father's death, but Bruce starts crying, and the scene shifts to thugs who were threatening a family for ransom but an old lady refuses to give them money and one of them throws her off from the building but she was saved by the Batman. Gang members were scared to see Batman who dressed up as vampire. He jumps on them and bites on man's neck. He used poisons in his teeth which paralyzes the other person. He uses his sharp claws to injure them, however. One guy shoots Batman but he uses his cape to block those bullets. He knocks him down and takes his gun. The scene shifts to Thomas Wayne who asks his son about his project and Bruce tells his father that he is building a bridge based on bats. The competition requires that the theme of the project should be based on an animal, so he chose bats. Batman almost shot that man but he was jumped by other criminals, so he had to flee from there. Bruce burns all of his equipment, his cape, gun and his claws and then he starts from scratch again. He locates some underground areas where some rich people run illegal business like smuggling guns and other explosives. These public figures are none other than Maronis and Falcones. Also other companies are involved with them including at least 3 banks. Batman spies on those trucks that carried illegal weapons and he uses a small RC car to chase them. Suddenly driver noticed that Batman is standing in front of them and Batman explodes his small RC car which takes down the whole truck. Batman uses his combat skills to knock them out and they miserably fail to smuggle those guns. The scene again shifts to the past when Bruce made another prototype which could hold more than 30 pounds on it. However, Thomas was proud of his son because he tells his son that he always has to try his best no matter what the result is but effort is all what matters the most. Thomas says that his father died because of the massive coronary which is a heart condition. Thomas and his father were walking in the park but suddenly his father collapsed, so when Thomas became older, he wanted to be a heart surgeon but instead he became teacher because Martha was pregnant at that time. The scene shifts to the court where Bruce exclaims that he was having fun at the zoo with his friends but when he looked back, he realized that his father was looking at him with proud. Bruce visits different states of America to understand the situation and what people think about this country. He narrates that people are hurt but they are too scared to speak for themselves. He tells the killer of his father that he hates him while he was crying. Bruce thinks of an old memory when he introduced a new prototype to his father. He trains very hard and makes his bat costume. He makes a lethal yet strong weapons which could easily take down bigger enemies. He introduces another prototype which could fly too. He tells his father that bats are very adaptive and they are the only mammals that could fly, but the important thing is that he had a very good time with his father. Now Batman spies on the public figures who are billionaires and corrupt politicians. He was listening to their conversation who ate his country. Suddenly helicopters spot him and he had to escape. In the final panel, Batman asks the killer of his father about what he wanted to say.
Hit that subscribe button, or this spooky Batman will haunt your dreams. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions about comics.